Audio live.
You're looking live.
Hey, everybody. We are live on Twitch. Is that true? Is that a true statement?
That's true.
That's true. Thank you for checking out another afternoon broadcast here on Twitch and Not Good. Should we do the video? Should we get to it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Slow fade in.
Oh, slow fade in. Look at us. We're looking great, looking spry, ready to rock and or roll. Are you guys pumped? Who's pumped? Raise your hands. There you go. Brett raised his hand. Clark did super fast.
Then took it down.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
You feel okay?
Feeling great. Let's do this.
Great. You look great.
Thanks.
What do you think of those teachers that were like, does anybody know the answer? And, you know, like if you didn't raise your hand, they'd sometimes pick up, they'd pick you
a person.
anyway.
Yeah.
That's so mean.
It is, but then you wouldn't get any participation, I feel like, especially.
Well, what if you're paying
kids.
attention, though, but you just don't get it? Well, I'm talking like teenagers,
Yeah,
not like first grade.
Well, sure.
It's like, who knows how to spell from? Oh, Jimmy, you didn't raise your hand. How
Yeah.
do you guys spell it?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of think, I would hate that. And I remember I did hate that because I would hate to be called on. But to a degree, I don't know if especially early on, I don't know if I would have raised my hand. So it's kind of the best way to do it, audience participation.
But I'm talking more like 13 and old,
Yeah, even then, too.
28.
I feel like especially. Yeah. Well,
Super senior.
I remember in college, I would mentally tell myself, like, okay, in each class, I'm going to try to raise my hand and say something. That would be my goal, to try to, like, do that, to force myself.
And you did it. And you were like, I don't know what anything is.
Just calling me? Yeah, I don't know the answer. Thank you. All right, should we do the show?
We should do the show.
All right. Enough of this boring blab, blab, blab. Time for some more boring blab, blab, blab.
Yeah, let's get to the real blab. The non-boring stuff.
No, this is still boring.
Okay.
That's our promise to you, 100% boring.
We'll try. Should we start in 5, 4, 3, 2?
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to the podcast that critics around this great nation of ours are calling This is Worse Than John Mellencamp's Jack and Diane. Wow.
That was a good song, though.
Yeah. You're
come
the
on.
only one.
No
You're
one-
the only one that doesn't like Mellencamp.
No one on this planet has ever said those words. John Mellencamp's Jack and Diane is a good song.
You're not a melon head?
Are you a Melonhead?
That would be
Oh,
the,
yeah.
that would be the nickname of the fans, not like campers or something.
Melon heads?
Melonheads. is-
Melon campers?
That's just his name.
Yeah, that's just pretty creative, Brett. Well, there you go.
That
That
was
was
Swifties, I guess.
right. Well, so that was we just heard from Clark.
Hi.
Hey, welcome to the show. And we just heard from Brett. Welcome
Melon
back.
head. Yeah.
You are a pure melonhead.
Yeah, you can call me Melon.
Yeah, but when you say melonhead, I think of the fruit melon, not.
Yeah, like a Jimmy Buffett.
Well, you got to see how it's spelled. It's spelled
I know it's Mellen.
M-E-N.
Well, this is actually perfect because we're talking about music and let's go into some entertainment news. And we have a music story. to
John
start.
Cougar Mellencamp has sadly passed.
Oh, you shouldn't laugh at that, Brett.
Does he still go by Cougar?
The Cougs?
Yeah.
I think he does go by the Cougs.
Now their fans are called the Melon Deads.
Yeah, shouldn't they be called the Cougars?
The Cougars.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
That's way better.
Oh.
But so new music news. Brett, you might already know this. Do you know the latest and greatest on David Byrne?
I saw that he is working on some new music.
Yes.
So he got
releasing it.
engaged or something, didn't he?
That I don't know about the engagement, but he has a new song that just came out with Hayley Williams from Paramore.
Wow.
That is out now, so you can check out that track, which is called What Is the Reason for It? That is the name of it. I listened to it, and it's good. It's got kind of a mariachi feel and tone and vibe, but very, very awesome. I'm a fan.
Very, very awesome.
Very, very awesome.
Wow.
I love it. And apparently they met while she did the album that was kind of doing covers for Stop Making Sense. And so they did one companion album when they re-released the Stop Making Sense movie in 2023. So she was part of the album. Everyone's getting involved and did a cover of Bringing Down the House. That's apparently how he became aware of her. And then he covered one of her songs. And then I guess Byrne said, I knew that Williams was in town, so I just texted her and said, do you want to come by and sing on this? She said yes, and she killed it. So that is the behind the scenes of that song.
Wow.
So there you go. Not too shabby. Are you a big fan of Paramore, Brett? Is
Yeah,
there
I dig
music?
them.
Okay.
I dig that one.
Who do you
song.
like more, them or Talking Heads?
Who's to Talking Heads? No. They're both the same. They're probably exactly.
Yeah.
I know just as much from
gotcha.
both. Yeah.
But you don't put them on the same level of like musical
Stardom,
acts, do you?
greatness.
Is that what you would do?
I mean, you don't think Hayley Williams has done just as much, if not more, for the music industry than
That's almost
Talking
what I'm
Heads?
saying. That's
Yeah.
what I'm kind of getting at. Wouldn't she be a little more than David Byrne
She
at
might
this
be.
point?
She might be.
Who knows?
She might be.
Well, he's like 70 years old.
What would you call a David Byrne fan?
A burnout.
Burnout.
Burn victim.
Really quickly, other entertainment news is Peacock just released The Paper today, the first season.
And you
of
watched it
Peacock.
all?
I've watched every single episode. No, I haven't watched it at all, but they've already announced that they have signed up for a second season. So a second season is happening already. So there you go. They are putting a lot of confidence in The Paper. Comic book news, really quick. I'll talk to you about my favorite comic release of the week. Brett, why do you love us talking about comics?
Because that's when I get my nap in.
There you
on
go.
this show.
That's perfect. Well, this one
Ooh,
will
hardcover.
maybe give you a nap as well. This is the new Brubaker and Phillips. Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips. This is The Knives, part of the Criminal series, which is going to be a Amazon Prime TV show as well. So that's cool. And they've been talking
Live
about
action or animated?
You know, I don't know, and they haven't said.
What would be your preference?
Probably live action.
I would go animated.
Yeah, if he's doing it, or if these two are doing it, for sure. But yeah, they haven't, and they've been talking about this show for a long time. So I don't know, obviously if it is animation, that makes sense on why it's taken so long, because that takes a while to do a season of an animated show. But if that is the case and it's going to be animated, I'm pumped too. So either way, I love Brubaker and Phillips. So check that out. That is The Knives. That is my pick for this week. From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to advice. This is everyone's favorite segment of the week, the advice section. Reach out at notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com if you have any advice questions. Brett, give me 2 reasons why you love the advice section.
2 reasons. One, because it makes us smarter as humans collectively.
Yeah.
Second reason, I forget.
That's a good one.
That's
That
my
was
best
great.
one.
Yeah, that was probably your best one. All right, well, here we are. We are in the advice section. We have this question that is, our next door neighbor is a longtime university professor who's well known in his field. We've been neighbors for many years, and we all get along well. He lives alone. An irritating habit of his is to stop by and to launch into long-winded stories about some mundane events in his present or past life to pontificate about a current event. Sounds like this podcast, am I right? He fancies himself as a raconteur, and because he's used to having a lecture hall full of students listening to him, he thinks we also should be entertained and enthralled by his musings. It is particularly annoying because he never stops or never asks about anything going on in our lives. Another mutual friend is equally frustrated with him. Do you have any suggestions on how to deal with this? I say my technique is to just walk away in the middle of a story. Sometimes you have to. If it's a person, have you ever done that? I feel like I actually
Just
have
walked
done that.
away?
Walked away?
Maybe a
With-
complete stranger.
Complete stranger, I think, yeah. If it just goes on. I don't know if I've actually done that. Maybe that's just a fantasy. Just want to turn around, walk away.
Same.
Never to see them again. Brett just walks
Especially right now.
from this
Yeah.
podcast. Brett, Clark, do you have any advice for this person? Like, how do they deal with someone that's very long-winded?
Are they Hispanic? Because I could just give them the old no hablo inglés.
Yeah, that is true. You could
Yeah.
do that.
Or they could pretend to be Russian and say, no speak English.
Yeah.
Is that how they do it in Russian?
That is
That
how
was
they do
perfect Russian.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in Russia.
Yeah, yeah.
That was intense.
Russian to get that joke in.
Yeah, I'd say just have him start a podcast and tell me you'll listen to his stories later.
Well, you just zone out and then you give them the old, wow, that's crazy.
But then what if he's like, I literally just told you my family was slaughtered, and that's all you're saying is that's crazy?
You're like,
I mean, that would be.
That would be crazy.
what other words do you need to say?
I'm sorry. For
But
murdering
what
your
if
family.
he's the one that slaughtered them?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. What would you say then, Brett? Congratulations.
yeah. I'm sorry that happened, or I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
one of the two. Like that text you give.
Do you think we'll ever have
Angry
like
Matt?
serial killers ever again? That's kind of like not a thing anymore.
I think that's still a thing.
I don't know if like that guy that got convicted from those Idaho killings.
Oh yeah, but
that's not
wouldn't-
really a serial
That's not
killing
serial because it
that was
happened
all at
one
once.
night. Yeah.
What about the
But most of the serial
Gilgo
killers
killer?
are just like cold cases, and now like they're all old dudes
Right.
that are getting caught because of like 23andMe or whatever.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And the updates that they've made to DNA tracings and all that.
Well, and there's just cameras everywhere.
Right.
It seems like something that thankfully is a thing of the past.
Yeah, well, hopefully, there's not as much of that, but I feel like there are because I think that guy too, the one that you just mentioned, is it Idaho, right?
Yeah,
I think he
it
was even trying to go for like, serial killer status. I want to say I heard that from somewhere that he was actually trying to emulate.
weird because I thought the whole point, like he did a plea deal because he didn't want to get the chair,
Right. Yeah.
and he somehow avoided that.
Yeah, well, I
don't
think
know
he
if
probably-
prosecutor was okay with it, or
He probably still wants to just live in infamy and feel like he's actually,
now I'm gonna write books
Right.
or whatever.
Oh, horrible. All right, from there, ladies and gentlemen, we like to try products every week, and we like to try things and let you know if we like them and if you should try them, or if we hate them and you should stay far away. This is the taste test. Welcome to it. Brett Clark, do you have anything for us this week?
You got something, Brett?
Do you? I don't.
I do.
Nice. I have something too.
Of course, I kept
Ooh,
going to
we
a
got
Holiday gas station to get some. Arizona iced tea had a dragon fruit flavor that was only at Circle K's, but we don't have those. They're holidays here.
Right.
They never fucking had it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
That would be
so
good.
I had to
That sounds
pay
good.
way too much money for
shipping?
a tiny little sleeve of the Reese's Oreos.
Nice.
Whoa!
Is this in time for Halloween? Or is this?
I don't know.
it's
This
not
was just a
Halloween.
thing that was announced a while ago.
Okay,
that
so
is
why did you say
Oreos
September
stuffed with
1st.
Reese's.
Well, because Reese's, I love.
It's the spooky season.
It is the
now.
spooky season, Brett.
Is
How
it?
dare you?
Yeah,
Is it?
that starts September 1st.
Yeah.
What is it now? September 4th or something?
Yeah. Fourth.
Oh, look at this guy! I can read a calendar.
Well, I'm pumped for this this mashup. This is a spooky mashup.
It's like not even orange. Just the Reese's thing was orange.
Oh, funny. There was only 2 cookies in here. I just
Yeah.
pull out all of them.
Yeah.
Or should I give it to Brett?
Well, yeah, if we can hand it to him.
Here you go, Brett. Classic Brett. Classic dumb Brett.
Ooh, these look like this
They didn't have quality control.
one looks gnarly.
They were enlarged to show detail.
Sometimes that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to show that detail. All right, here we are. This is Oreo and Reese's mashup. Good luck. Cheers. This will be good because this will cut down on Brett's extremely strong coffee. For those new to the show, and actually I don't think we've ever talked about it on mic, Brett, when he brews his coffee, puts about 8 pounds of coffee grounds in the filter. Right? Is that true? Is that accurate?
8 pounds?
Yeah.
I do 8 pounds of coffee, 8 pounds of water.
Perfect. It's a perfect mixture, but very strong coffee. But I also drink mine very light too. I just do 2 small tablespoons,
For a full pot.
for a full pot. Yeah, yeah.
That's unheard of.
That way
Yeah,
you can
it's
pound,
2 tablespoons per cup.
but that way you can pound. I can pound so much. You know what I mean? And I'm getting the effects of water.
You're
Not the
you're not
dehydrated.
hardly getting any caffeine then.
Well, all right. Oreo, Reese's. I'll start. I love this. I'm gonna go good. It's great. 2 great tastes that go great together.
There wasn't enough chocolate though.
True.
Eating it reminded me of eating a Nutty Buddy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
what it tasted like,
Yeah.
texture and taste. Mm-hmm. And I love those, so I'll give these a good.
Cool. Brett.
I'm going not good.
Wow.
And your reasoning?
Now, Brett, you are also you hate happiness. And
Yeah, you hate everything.
Yeah. I think this was, it was okay, but yeah, I guess it reminds me of a Nutter Butter. And I never was a fan of those. Nutter Butter.
Well, I said Nutty Buddies.
Yeah, that's
those
a
are the
different
little
product.
Debbie wafer
What did I say?
Nutter Butters.
Nutter Butters, which are like
What are those?
the
Which I love
peanut shaped sandwich cookies with
Yeah.
peanut butter in between
Yeah.
them.
This was just too dry for me.
Yeah. Well, so you're going not good. So that's one not good, two goods. I say check it out. I have something. So Paige, my wife, we went to Jordan, to Minnesota's largest candy store, and we brought back a lot of candy, but not for this. This one brought back something a little special, a little
Heroin.
potato chip. This is Guinness and chili
Oh, God.
potato chip.
Whoa.
Guinness and chili.
What a combo.
So,
Yeah.
and this is actually
Chili like a bowl of chili or chili like chili pepper?
I feel like chili pepper, but we're about to find out.
Yeah.
And what I love too is that unlike our bags of potato chips, these are like filled to the top, which is pretty cool.
Well, part of the reason that they do that is so the chips, there's air in there, so the chips don't get all smushed.
I know, but like our potato chips that we have in America, it's like potato chip to
Well, how
a
many
third of the
ounces are
bag.
in that? It'll say on the front.
150.
Bottom right, I can see it.
5.3 ounces.
Oh, okay, so there might be a little bit more in there.
Yeah, what are ours?
There you go. Pass them around. Guinness and chili. So I'm smelling it. Does smell a little spicy. I think we're going to be some spicy boys tonight.
Ooh.
Now, what flavor profile are you looking for with Guinness here? Just
Bird.
like that kind of beer?
Yeah. I think, a little stouty. A little kind of thick.
Stouty.
Yes.
Hopefully these are better than those Miller Lite Pringles because those sucked.
Yes, they did. Those were the worst.
Yeah.
All right, cheers, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
haven't had a Guinness in a while, like two St. Patrick's days ago.
I don't like the initial taste.
That's like the Guinness.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, I feel like the Guinness comes in
I got that
a little
right
in the
away.
middle. Oh. Yeah, it kind of grows on you. Like a rash.
Yeah.
Brett, what do you think? Good or not good?
I'm going on a journey. A bland journey.
Yeah.
Very bland journey.
So what do you think? Good or not good?
Yeah, I'm going to go not good.
Okay. Clark.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my taste buds aren't at 100% because of allergies that someone gave me.
Whatever.
And yeah, I agree with Brett. There's like not enough flavor there. It's not spicy at all.
Not spicy at
I
all.
get no chili.
I didn't like the beginning part, the middle taste.
And the end.
For some reason I like the end taste. So I'm going to go good on Guinness chili.
I think I'm going to go not good.
Not good,
I mean,
dude.
for a potato chip, it's good, but
That's what I'm saying.
there's not enough flavor there.
Two not goods and a good. Check it out.
Majority does not rule.
From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's do checking in. This is checking in segment of the week. Brett Clark, what do you have new in the pipeline that happened in the past week? Anything crazy? Anything exciting? I talked to you about how I went to the world's largest candy store in Minnesota, which was in Jordan, and I love that. That was really fun. And it was really cool, and it felt like a mini state fair. Probably the same amount of people at your state fair, Minnesota State Fair, just packed into an even smaller location. And so you had all that, and we got crop dusted by this lady that was in front of us. And
Could you hear it?
No, but at first we were just like, oh, that smells awful. And then we were like walking, and we're like, the smell's still there. We're not getting out of the smell. And then
Yeah.
we noticed that there was someone in front of us that was just,
Yeah.
going
What is
to
that?
town.
Getting crop dusted.
That's, Clark, do you know?
When someone shut up, Ray. You know what it is. Well, it's when you fly an airplane
Yep.
over a field of like whatever corn or whatever,
Yep.
and they drop a chemical to kill pests. They
Oh.
drop a pesticide.
Or when you're dropping toots in public areas.
Or yeah, when you fart and walk away.
And that's the thing about
crowded
any
area.
large group of people. You really get the best out of your fellow man and woman. I talked about the State Fair last week about how I saw a lot of people just sneezing into the air.
Yeah, but that's outdoors though, at least.
Oh, I saw that in this candy shop as well. Doing
Well,
that.
inside it's a little different.
Yeah, isn't
and
it?
it's like food
Yes. Yeah.
everywhere.
And they're just sneezing, not even trying to go into their arm or anything like that.
Just do it in your
That's
face.
your move. I do like that. Depending on what kind of shirt I'm wearing, I do. I'm
Yeah.
this
Oh,
shirt.
I do this move. So I just open my hand and finger.
You go like this to make the
protect
spread even better.
Yeah.
Clark is putting both hands on either
Like
side
I'm
of his
yelling.
hand, like he's yelling. So for our audio listeners,
Achoo.
Brett, Clark, anything new this week? You guys went to the state fair.
Yeah, we
right?
went to the fair.
We did the fair. Yep.
Now, Clark, you got to see your actual.
I did, and it was like bleeding and melting.
Well, yeah. So
well, they
Clark-
all were.
So if you're new to the show, Clark made this cake.
Decorated cake. There was
decorated
no
cake.
cake.
Yeah, it was just the decorations that were awesome. And so now, did you have to? Because I saw a couple other cakes that were like similar in fishing theme. Is that? Did you have?
Well,
to
yeah, it was
follow?
life at the lake, so that's like the.
That's the big.
That's
one.
what you do.
Yep,
Kinda.
exactly. So they give you a couple things to kind of follow. Like, okay, it's
That's
gotta
it.
be
They
left
just
to
say
lake.
life at the lake.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
cool.
there was like a little like bring out your brightest and best ideas for what it's like to be on the lake.
That's great. Well, you definitely nailed it, and there was a lot of cool ones in that display case. But I feel like
Yeah, they put everyone in there.
Yeah.
All the
That's
They
nice.
must have
26
extra
entries?
space now. They must
Maybe.
have bought a second cooler.
Yeah.
It's not like I was, years past. I'm counting how many there are.
Sure.
But I remember years past there was only being like 3 or 4 cakes in there.
Oh wow. Yeah. I wonder. But yours definitely stood out. I think you nailed it. So that's cool. You got to see it there in person.
Yeah, people were looking at it, and of course Brett and Jacob were like, "That's his."
Awesome.
Yep.
Did people ask for autographs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Some girl asked me to sign her cake.
And make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make
Will you
this
make my cake for free? Gratis. Brett,
Gratis.
anything new with you?
Yeah, I want to know, especially Matt, since being back.
My name's Matt.
That's Matt. Do you guys, when you guys run into old classmates, do you say hi to them, or do they say hi to you?
Yeah. And if I recognize them, I feel like now it's been so many years.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah.
like over 20 years since our high school.
Yeah.
And I think I just probably wouldn't recognize the majority
Yeah.
of them. The ones that we saw at our 20-year reunion, I'd recognize them.
Right.
Because you just saw 'em.
Exactly, yeah. But some people look totally different too, which is like, that's part of it.
Yeah, there is definitely a big difference. And I don't know, I ran into someone yesterday that I told you guys, and I maybe would not have recognized him if I didn't know that he worked there at this place. And
What was the place?
at a place at Slappers.
Okay, gotcha.
No, it was at Northbound.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
And-
yes.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. This guy.
And
Wait, northbound or westbound?
Northbound. I went up to
Oh, you went to
Northbound. Yes.
Northbound.
Yeah.
Liquor store.
The liquor store in Elk River. Yep. And it's funny because I was gonna say something. It took me a long until basically till I was out the door, but he didn't say anything to me.
Yeah.
And he asked for I'm a loyalty member there, and
Yeah.
he asked for my number, and my name popped up on the screen. I
Yeah.
saw it on the screen. It
Yeah.
said Brett Saxon, and there can't be many Brett Saxons
No.
that we all went to high school with,
No.
And
He didn't say
he
anything.
didn't say anything. Didn't say
Well,
anything.
no, we all.
Then you don't say anything.
Yeah.
I did. I made it.
Did you
wa-
say?
Were you friends with this person in high school?
Yeah, we were friendly. We weren't like
just
not
passed
friendly.
by in the hallway, friendly.
No,
Not like you did stuff, like like you ate lunch together, and
No, we didn't really do that. He kind of hung with a different crew, right?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yep. But now this something similar happened where us three, this was maybe years ago, we went to that establishment probably 5 years ago. He was working.
Yeah.
And a similar thing happened where I don't think he acknowledged and I don't think we said anything to him as well.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just.
Yeah. It might just be, he might just not remember. Or
why you
maybe-
felt
Yeah.
chided? Like, how does he not remember me?
Are you
I'm
offended?
Brett Saxon.
I'm the Brett Saxon.
No, I didn't feel offended. But then,
Just
no, I
hurt?
didn't.
You felt hurt?
I felt hurt. Yeah, that's most.
What if your
most
name
of it.
was like Mike Smith?
Yeah.
How do you not remember me?
Bro, it's Mike Smith. But no, I finally said something because like I left. The transaction was completed. He rang me up, and then I left, and I kind of turned around and I saw him looking, and then
And he's like chin quivering.
yeah,
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
remember me?
and then I turned around again, and he was looking again, and I was like, and I had to say something, so I was like, oh hey, what's up? Is that you? And he was like, yeah. He's like, hey, what's
That was
up?
it?
Man? Yeah, and that was it. Yeah, that was it. And we said hi, and that was, yeah. So very weird, because you think like, I don't know. You think he'd say? I mean, he probably sees a lot of folks, right?
Yeah, that's probably what it is. He probably sees a lot of high school people.
He's just gotten face blind.
Yeah,
He might have face blindness, yeah.
Yeah,
God.
or real blindness.
Or
Maybe
bird-
he's real blind.
Bird blindness.
Bird.
Episode of Peacekeeper.
Yeah,
Did you
that
see
was so
Yeah.
dumb.
So good. I love it. Well, all right. There you
Hey,
go.
we'll talk about that later.
From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's do TV. We're talking about The Peacemaker. Let's talk about
episode 2.
Yeah, episode 2. We'll start with that one. You've obviously seen that one.
Yes.
I've seen it. I love The Peacemaker.
Tim Meadows is great.
Is amazing. I love that.
Is that all ad-lib, though?
So a lot of it is, I highly recommend they have a DC podcast, and James Gunn.
I'm not doing homework.
James Gunn does it every week, and he's got the cast on. He didn't have Tim Meadows on, but he had other people talking about Tim Meadows and the scenes. And apparently, a lot of that, like where he's giving Steve Agee a back rub, that was ad-libbed. And that was something where they kept doing the massage for a long time. And they had to do that for like 2 hours for that scene to shoot that. But that was really good. Yeah, it was good to see Tim Meadows. I'm a fan of this season. I think it's really good. James Gunn's style is, very crass and very kind of, it's just like for lack of a better word, edgier take on a lot of the DC stuff, which I think is edgier than Marvel in general. But I'm a big fan. So I'm going to go good or not good on episode 2. I'm going to go good. What do you think?
I mean, like I've said, I think this show, it's like a mixed bag on this show. And there's some good spots or good parts and some parts that are like, why is this in a comic book show?
Right.
I mean, it's trying too hard. It's like we already have Deadpool.
Yeah.
This is like their version of Deadpool, I guess.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I like John Cena. I mean, I didn't really watch that era of wrestling, so I've only really been exposed to him through acting.
Sure.
Which I guess wrestling is acting in a way.
It is, yeah.
But yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Well, it's funny that you mentioned that too. He, in episode 1, he smokes a bong. And he had never smoked. He doesn't smoke or drink in real life.
He doesn't drink either.
Well, actually, I don't know.
Well, that's
about
how
that.
CM Punk is. He's like clean living.
Well, he definitely doesn't smoke, and so the crew had to show him how to smoke a bong. And I guess
when they were drinking buds or whatever.
Well, that he probably can fake that.
Yeah.
But some of the crew members.
Well, he not drinking actual, or he wasn't smoking actual pot, was he?
No. No. But the crew members said that if you need any extra practice, that they would help him out after hours, which is kind of funny. But yeah, that was good. Brett, did you watch any TV this week?
Why is that funny?
Why is that funny? Because John Cena's never smoked.
Yeah. That's pretty wild. No.
I've never smoked from a bong before either.
There you go.
Really?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I prefer edibles.
No,
Same.
None of us, yeah.
Any TV. Yes. What's that one with?
Dead Space.
What's that one show I watched?
I watched that. It was not good.
Watched a little. Yeah.
Like grandpa over here. What do you watch now?
My grandpa was the best at like butchering titles. I was like, "Hey, Grandpa, what'd you do today?" He's like, "Oh, I watched a movie. White men don't know how to throw a baseball that good." Like, couldn't have butchered that title more. It's White Men Can't Jump. Couldn't have butchered that more.
Oh,
Grandpa.
I watched a few episodes of Bad Thoughts.
Oh, yes. I've watched a couple as well.
Okay. What do you think?
What is this show?
It's Tom Segura's show. His sketch comedy show. I like it. I think it's funny. Yeah. He's good.
I think it's good. I think it's, yeah, it's pretty funny. I'm waiting to see if he goes, he's very kind of lowbrow humor, which I don't not appreciate. Mm-hmm.
She's a double negative.
I don't not appreciate. But I'm wondering if he's going to take it up a notch or not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's but it's pretty good.
It's all like good. Poop and fart jokes.
Yeah.
And stuff.
It's all poop and fart jokes. Yeah.
Yep.
So you're going good?
Gonna go good.
Go good.
I finished season 2 of Twisted Metal.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's wrapped up now.
And?
I mean, this is a bad show, but it's fun.
Okay.
Maybe like too many filler episodes, and they did this so there's it's like the actual Twisted Metal. There's a big tournament, and they all become like best friends, and it's like high school. They're literally living in a high school.
Funny.
And they have a prom or whatever. Yeah, so that's kind of corny. And then they're like,
corny.
oh, now we all kill each other.
I'm behind by 2 seasons on that.
That's fine. You don't need to watch this. You didn't even play I played the games, but I didn't really.
So did you give it a good, or would you?
Yeah, I'll give it a good. I mean, it's a fun watch.
Well, there you go. I also watched, last night was the brand new episodes of season 3 for Beavis and Butthead. So they did episodes 1 and 2, and that I highly recommend.
Oh,
awesome.
Are they showing this on MTV too?
Yep, after South Park. And they had the new South Park episode last night too.
Oh, it's on
episode
Comedy
4,
Central.
On Comedy Central, yeah. And then the next day on Paramount Plus. Highly recommend all those episodes. Watched 3 of them last night. So did the South Park episode 4, and then the first 2 of Beavis and Butthead. Good. Resounding good. Yep, I'm liking both of those shows. Good block of animation entertainment. From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's do some random news. This is random news of the week. So let's get right into it. Let's start with a Georgia nonprofit earned. Now, we love talking about Georgia nonprofits. No, we love talking about Guinness World Records, and we talk about them quite a bit on the show. So now we got a couple new ones. A Georgia nonprofit earned its 3rd Guinness World Records title by playing a game of kickball that went on for 52 consecutive hours. I watched most of it. No,
Same players?
Yeah, they probably subbed people in and out, I would assume. Men opposing sex trafficking, or MOST is the name of it, gathered 27 men and 13 women to start a game of kickball at 8 a.m.
And they were facing men supporting sex trafficking?
Exactly, yep. So it makes sense why they would do that. And the game continued for 52 straight hours.
Wow.
I could have lasted maybe the first 5 minutes of that, actually playing.
Do you remember playing kickball as a kid?
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
Were there a lot of shipping containers there to in the outfield to ship people,
You think
Traffic.
that's how they do it? They just put a bunch of people in shipping containers?
Yeah. Isn't that trafficking? Isn't that
I don't know. How would I know?
I don't know. It might be some of that too. Yeah.
I mean, that's how they do it in the shows, is it not?
That's true. But isn't it also, I think about it as like, there's a variety of ways. I could probably just bust them from different areas too, right?
No, probably just shipping containers.
Just shipping containers.
That's the one.
Bruce Dell, founder and chief executive of MOST, said the record attempt raised more than $200,000. Ultimately, our objective is to raise awareness about the scourge of sex trafficking and provide the tools for everyday people to help stamp it out. There you go. So that was the team officially earned the Guinness World Record title for the longest marathon playing kickball, which we are going to break tonight. Starting a team of 3 men used a slingshot to launch a beanbag 151 feet at an Idaho football field to break the Guinness World Record for the longest cornhole shot with a slingshot.
No, you say that. Slingshot, what do you imagine? The thing on your wrist?
I would imagine they
or
made a
the
big
thing
one.
they use to launch T-shirts at sporting events.
I'd say it's a combo in between there, where it's like a big slingshot.
The thing that launches pumpkins?
Yeah, something similar to that.
Okay.
But this was also to raise awareness for sex trafficking.
Was
no,
it?
No, it wasn't. No. This is just losers hanging out. No, not really. It's a huge accomplishment. Joel Strasser, Luke Lorick, and Garrett Smith said it took them multiple attempts at the Meridian Waters football field at Meridian High School before their beanbag landed neatly in the hole of the cornhole target.
So they hit a cornhole. They made it. Wow.
They made it in there, yeah.
First try?
No, this said it took hours. Or multiple attempts, it said. I feel like I could last longer at this game. I could play bags for hours.
Yeah.
That would make it even more fun.
Yeah, that would. It totally would.
We should bring slingshots next time.
Let's do it.
But wrist rockets when you're shooting at people playing bags.
Strasser has multiple Guinness World Record titles to his name, mostly involved putting objects into his beard. He and Smith previously teamed up with fellow serial record breaker David Rush to break the record for the most chopsticks put in a beard in 1 minute by a team of 2, managing 104. Strasser's other records include the most chopsticks in a beard, 520, the most pipe cleaners in a beard, 1,150, and the most toothpicks in a beard, 3,500. Why didn't they just have the...
Who would want to even count that?
I would.
1, 2,
and it's all gross.
3,000. Yeah, and
it's beard oil. They should have tried to.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. Yeah.
Do they put them in one by one? Do you think, or
Yeah,
do they just take at the box and go?
I bet you they do one by one.
You have to do one by one.
They should have tried to see how many beanbags they could just chuck at his face.
Yeah.
Right? Get the most beanbags on his face.
On his beard.
Yeah, beard. Yeah, exactly. The cornhole shot marked Lorick's first ever. That's one of the members. That was that person's first ever Guinness World Records title. There you go. That's your Guinness World Record news. Congrats. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, let's do movies. This is movie reviews of the week. Brett Clark, what have you guys watched that you want to chit or chat about? Clark.
Did you watch Basquiat?
I did not watch Basquiat.
God damn it.
Did you?
No.
Brett and I
This week.
That's all I watched.
Basquiat.
I didn't watch any other movies this week.
Okay, well, that's okay. We'll watch Basquiat, and then we'll talk about it next
No,
week.
you won't.
We will. Brett and I just said that's a verbal.
You were supposed to do it this past week.
We have a verbal commitment now. We will do it.
Now I'm forgetting all about it.
Yeah. Oh, not a memorable film.
No.
Whoa.
Well,
Save it.
I saw 2 new films, so we can talk about those. First one is Honey Don't, which is from one of the Coen brothers. And so they did this one. Ethan Coen, it's second part of his lesbian crime trilogy, lesbian B-movie trilogy. And it's got Margaret Qualley, Aubrey Plaza, Chris Evans, Charlie Day. It's way better than the first one in this trilogy. I really enjoyed this movie. Charlie Day, too. I mean, he does more of the usual, his yelling.
But these are like all new characters, though.
A lot of them. I think there's some crossover, too.
Is there? Okay.
I believe. I haven't done enough research on that. But I want to say Margaret Qualley's in the other one, but maybe not.
I didn't even see that one.
Yeah.
You
It's
gave me
good.
the poster.
Drive-Away Dolls?
Yeah.
But I highly recommend this. Good flick. A little more serious, but still like slapstick and zany, but a little more on the serious side. And I felt like you got a little bit of those creepy tones that you get from Coen Brothers movies. But again, it's still more on the wacky, zany side. So if you like that, you'll probably love this one. So Honey Don't, I'm giving a good.
When are they going to team back up again and make a...
Probably after the trilogy, I would imagine. Another one that I saw, this is kind of a interesting movie and almost a departure from this director, Darren Aronofsky. I saw Caught Stealing. And so
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched
I want to
that.
see that.
I love it. It is.
Yeah,
It looks good.
And I'm going to go see it again because I enjoyed it that much. This is the first rewatchable movie I feel like I've watched this year that I want. Like, I feel like you could watch it a million times.
Yeah.
And it's
That
got
means it has a killer soundtrack then.
killer soundtrack by Idols. Idols does the
Ooh.
original score on it. And then you got Austin Butler starring Regina King, Zoe Kravitz, Matt Smith, Liev Schreiber, Vincent D'Onofrio. Griffin Dunn is the best in this movie too, and I love him from American Werewolf in London, but he plays a bar owner in this in New York and is so great. His scenes are amazing. Good to see him in more movies. So highly recommend that. Matt Smith too is amazing in this as a punk, as a nihilist punk, and highly recommend that. And I love bringing up stories where I can talk about things that apply to my personal life, but I saw Matt Smith at me and a buddy after Dancing with the Stars, after a shoot one night. We went to this bar. I forget where it was. It was somewhere in LA, and it's like one of those things where you walk through like a fridge and then you go into like a house. I forget what it was called, like Uncle Gravy's, something like that. Something weird.
Uncle Gravy's. Yeah.
But you go into this fridge or back door, and then you're into this whole house party. And so it's like this weird thing. And so we're there and we're hanging out, and then all of a sudden my buddy's like, dude, that's Doctor Who over there. That's Matt Smith. And we saw him, and he was just hanging out drinking, and I was like, you should go over there and talk to him. Just, see what's up. So he goes over, and I watch him, and
You're
he
like,
walks
my
over.
name's also Matt.
Yeah. He walks over, he makes a beeline towards Matt Smith. As he gets close to him, guy walks right in between him, and it's his manager or whatever. He goes, no, Matt's not, he's not talking to anybody tonight. No, not talking to fans or anything like that tonight.
Oh, wow.
So he goes, oh, okay, cool. Just
You're
tell
like,
him that I
oh,
like him.
cool. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I was going to tell him he sucks.
Yeah. So it turned around, and that was our Matt Smith story. I saw him from afar. But this movie is great. Caught Stealing. Highly recommend. Check it out. I'm giving it a good. I'll tell you what else I give it good. This episode of Not Good. Thanks for checking it out, ladies and gentlemen. Another afternoon recording.
Yeah.
Just great sunny vibes. You're welcome. And now Brett and Clark, speaking of sunny vibes, they have this company called Blark, and they do a new product that you can purchase every single week. It's usually related around something new, something topical, usually political. So Brett, Clark, what do you have for us? Blark.com. And first off, what is that website, Brett?
Yeah,
blark.com.gov.blark.edu
slash fun.
Yep, there you go.
Dumb fun.
Yeah. And then what do you have for us this week? Brett, Clark. Let's start with Brett.
What do we have? We have something very exciting this week.
Yeah, you were telling me, like, I cannot wait to say it.
Yeah, you were. You were texting us.
You worked on it all last night.
And you even said specifically, you go, Clark, I want to take this one this week. You don't have to talk about it. I
Right.
would like to speak about this one specifically. You said, Brett. So go ahead. Take it away.
We have this very special thing. It's very, very special. Since you all came and visited us at the fair, we had a table set up. Remember that, Clark? We had a table set up at the fair. And
Silence.
this is just a bag of potato chips that you open up and you can release into the air. Let's say someone walks behind you and walks in front of you and they crop dust you. You can take this bag, catch the crop dust, seal it up, and then give it to your favorite friend.
There you go.
Brilliant.
Check that out on mark.com/edu. And thank you for checking out another edition of the show. Reach out at notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com, notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com. Thank you, Clark.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Brett.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you 1 week from now. I love you. All right. See you, Twitch. Great hanging out. Good afternoon, hang.
Lunch hour.
See you
Hang.
in a week. We love you. Slow fade. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Dissolve.
Bye-bye.